a film, I hope you saw it also, I mean that it was well known enough in India a couple of years ago, V for Vendetta, with Natalie Portman and so on to evoke human persons who appear there. You know, I think this film is a symbol of what is wrong with today's left. It ended up, you remember, with a triumph. The crowd, multitude, negri multitude, negri loved the movie, penetrates the police barricade, enters the parliament, people take over, and the end. As I like to say, I'm ready to sell my mother into slavery. And it's a safe bet because she's already left that. For seeing simply a movie called V for Vendetta Part 2. Okay, but what happens the day after? What measures does the new government take? Do they nationalize? Do they what? Here I see the utter misery, at least of the Western European left. If you look at it closely, they have some vague ideas which any fascist would agree with about end the rule of financial capital, take care of people's needs, whatever, and some vague ideas of respecting democracy, making the system more transparent, and I'm more and more openly opposed to it. Listen, I had here a debate with my otherwise good friend Janusz Varoufakis, who started this movement, Democratize Europe. And I asked him a simple question to which I didn't get a good answer. I asked him, okay, but are you aware that when in Europe there was this big debate what to do with refugees flooding Europe? Sorry, I'm for refugees. Sorry for using this offensive term. I told him, are you aware that if the European system were to be more transparent, democratic, refugees would be thrown out brutally? Let's be very clear. In each country, undoubtedly, we can only quarrel about percentage. The majority of the population is against the refugees. In Germany, Angela Merkel, when she invited at least some of them, lost popularity. She will probably lose next elections, and so on and so on. So, you know, it's not as simple as that. Let's make the system more transparent. What if, I'm saying something quite horrible, what if the people are wrong? However we interpret this being wrong, manipulated, but I doubt if they are simply manipulated, and so on and so on. So things are not so simple. The fact is that, at least in Western Europe, the left simply cannot offer, and I'm not talking about legal details, but generally, a viable alternative, like what to do. I think that this is the reason for political correctness and all this moralizing madness. Moralization, as already Lenin knew it, always enters when you lack concrete politics.